Good day, citizens of the Federation. This is Tlen Viral with FNN giving you the news for Stardate 251031. We begin today with breaking developments in the ongoing Haconian Federation conflict. At Zulu 1300 hours, the Eternan cruiser Aurelia came under heavy fire while receiving aid in orbit of Lateros. The marine fighter vessel Foxbat-1 contacted the USS Taylor Holick Durant, reporting immediate engagement by the Haconian battleship Vectal, which uncloaked at close quarters. The Aurelia sustained massive damage and catastrophic decompression, with no recoverable remains. Marine fighters launched from the USS Taylor Holick Durant, under the direction of RADR Evelyn Rico, responded to the threat and engaged the battleship, while Foxbat-1 returned fire and pursued a Metrian trail left by the vessel. Starfleet reinforcements are en route, prioritizing the recovery of Captain Sturges and Dignitary Tovan. Updated telemetry and sensor sweeps are ongoing, with defensive posture maintained until additional support arrives. While patrolling from Tirali 6 to Orathan's Gate, USS Thor, USS Cairns, USS Perseus, and USS Sutherland encountered a Haconian task group including a cruiser, 2 support ships, and a science vessel. Engagement was brief. The Haconians fired on Federation vessels but did not target vital systems. Thanks to precise maneuvers by the Thor's helm officer, Federation ships were able to neutralize the threat and prevent the science vessel from executing a tachyon burst. The Haconian ships disengaged and returned to Haconian space. Analysis suggests either inexperienced crews, non-Haconian personnel, or a staged engagement designed to provoke Federation response. Patrol objectives were completed without casualties. The USS Atlas faced multiple hazards, including a cloaked Haconian destroyer group and an artificially produced ion storm that disabled warp and communications for 72 hours. Despite this, a covert operation successfully extracted Captain Phoenix Finisterre from a mining colony on Metros 4. The extraction revealed hazardous conditions, including toxic air and suspicious activity by a tall Haconian operative. Investigations are ongoing to determine the operative's identity, objectives, and what is being hidden within the colony. The Atlas remains on scene to continue operations while remaining mindful of active Haconian bounties in the sector. Multiple explosive devices were discovered aboard the USS Veracruz, narrowly preventing a catastrophic loss of life. The first was found outside Vice Admiral Kinney Rand's ready room, with 2 more located near the warp core and main shuttle bay doors, any of which could have caused devastating damage. Commander Christoph Jameson and Captain Moon Prince Road are leading the investigation, suspecting a Haconian cameloid or sympathizer may be responsible. The discovery follows reports of bounties placed on Admiral Rant, Captain Ariella Dagger, and the Veracruz itself. Security teams are now conducting full background checks on recent refugees and crew transfers to identify those responsible. Starfleet personnel assisting on Penistry Colony report that cascading power outages affected over 2 billion Eternans. Critical infrastructure, particularly medical and biomonitoring facilities, sustained damage that could take years to repair. Investigation traced the sabotage to a small, unpopulated settlement in the Ankura region, situated above the central electrical hub. A captured Eternan suspect identified the operator as Throndu, a known Haconian operative also linked to previous sabotage on Kane Nara Station. Starfleet teams are manufacturing replacement components via replicators and prioritizing power restoration for critical facilities. Rear Admiral Rich Lombardia and Taskforce Aegis executed a precise strike on a Haconian mining and weapons facility in the 77 Phi asteroid field, spearheaded by the USS Argo. Using gravimetric cover, the task force neutralized sensor and repulsor defenses, destroyed a cruiser battle group, and recovered crystalline energy samples and telemetry logs. Analysis confirms the recovered crystalline material is a key component of Haconian Metrian cascade weapons. A variant capable of localized biological annihilation with minimal structural damage, a tactical evolution of the planet-killing device used at Mapta-4. The operation incurred minor casualties and moderate damage but represents a critical advance in Starfleet efforts to understand and counter Haconian weaponry. Rear Admiral Lombardia recommends immediate interdiction of Haconian mining routes and full RAN decontainment. subspace disruptions along the Flowstone corridor have raised alarms. Several Haconian vessels may have breached Eternan space while remaining cloaked. This occurs alongside bounties and kill orders targeting Federation personnel and vessels, heightening operational risk in affected sectors. Starfleet continues full coordination of intelligence, defensive measures, and tactical response to mitigate threats along the border. Federation long-range sensors report a catastrophic chain reaction within Duran Spiral, a Haconian industrial station. Preliminary telemetry indicates total infrastructure failure and complete destruction of the superstructure. While the cause is unconfirmed, reports speculate either illicit weapons testing gone awry or internal sabotage within the Haconian order. The destruction has sent shockwaves through regional shipping lanes. With the Guild of Free Commerce crippled and leadership unaccounted for, commercial authority in the sector has collapsed. The Haconian Order has officially blamed the USS Shogun under Commodore Ulrich Becher. Though Starfleet has declined comment on the destruction of the station, they do confirm that Duran Spiral was a major manufacturing hub for metrionic weapons, including the one that destroyed the North Continent of Mapta 4. The crew's current status remains unknown, with the Shogun currently moored at E-295. The Bolestre Colony Library has launched virtual archives, linking the remote settlement directly to the Federation's knowledge network. Residents can now access research, historical records, and cultural collections from across the quadrant. The system even allows live collaboration with students and scholars off-world. Librarians say it's a milestone in connecting frontier communities with Federation innovation and culture. Early users report seamless access and are praising the library as a hub for learning and exploration. Pilot programs on DAX-2 using learning consoles show improved student comprehension and participation. Instructors report smoother lesson tracking, while students praise the devices for organizing assignments and review. All consoles have passed Federation safety certification, with no technical issues reported. Plans are underway to expand the program to Kyronovos, with other Delta Quadrant colonies to follow. Officials say the consoles are bridging frontier education with Federation innovation, even in times of conflict. Starfleet Quartermaster Command and Galleytech Industries have widened the recall of our 472A replicator units after flavor glitches proved more common than first thought. Some units aboard small craft and outposts have produced beverages with trace ozone, faint plasma coolant notes, or foods with unusual textures. No injuries have been reported, though crews are advised to double-check morning coffee before drinking. Engineers recommend recalibration or replacement with updated R472B firmware, while Starfleet Logistics reassures that mission-critical meals remain fully supported. Officials say the quirks are more surprising than hazardous and encourage reporting any odd replicator results. Stay informed. Stay safe. And remember, truth is our first line of defense.